Hello, everyone, and welcome to the HZ English Pod. I'm Sophie, and wow, do I have an interesting story to share with you today.
Hey, Sophie. Hey, everyone. I'm Liam. What happened? You sound excited.
Well, I just checked my bank account this morning, and guess what? I actually have money left at the end of the month for the first time in ages.
No way. That's amazing. Usually you're the one asking to borrow money for lunch on the last day of the month.
I know, don't remind me. But seriously, I've been working on managing my money better, and it's actually working.
Okay, now I'm really curious. You have to share your secrets because honestly, I could use some help too. Every month, my money just seems to disappear.
That's exactly how I felt. That's why today we're going to talk about money, how to save it, how to budget, and how to actually understand where it all goes.
Perfect timing. And hey, before we jump in, everyone listening, if you find this helpful, please hit that subscribe button for the HC English Pod. We make learning English fun and practical.
Yes, and drop a comment telling us your biggest money challenge. We'd love to hear from you. All right, Liam, ready to learn how to keep more money in your pocket?
Absolutely, let's do this.
So, Liam, let me ask you something. Do you know where all your money goes each month?
Honestly, not really. I get paid, I pay my rent, buy some groceries, go out with friends a few times, and then suddenly it's gone. It's like magic, but the bad kind.
That's exactly what I used to think. It felt like my money had wings. But here's the thing, money doesn't just vanish. We spend it, but we're often not paying attention to how.
So, what changed for you?
I started tracking everything, and I mean everything. Every coffee, every app subscription, every late-night food delivery.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It does sound that way, but it's actually really eye-opening. Let me give you an example. Do you grab coffee on your way to work?
Yeah, almost every day. It's just a coffee, though, like 4 or 5 pounds.
Okay, so let's do some quick math. 5 pounds times 5 days a week equals 25 pounds per week.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Wait for it, 25 pounds per week times 4 weeks in a month equals 100 pounds a month.
100 pounds? Just on coffee?
Just on coffee. And that's what I call a money leak. It's small spending that adds up to something big without us noticing.
Wow, I never thought about it that way. What else counts as a money leak?
Oh, there are so many. Subscription services you don't use anymore, buying lunch every day instead of bringing food from home, impulse purchases at the supermarket, those quick online shopping sessions.
Okay, I'm guilty of all of those, especially the online shopping. I see something, I click buy, and then I forget about it until it arrives.
Been there. The first step to fixing this is awareness. You can't change what you don't measure.
That's actually a really good point. So how did you start measuring?
I tried a few different methods. First, I used my phone.
An app?
You can use an app, yes. There are lots of free budgeting apps, but I actually just used the Notes app on my phone. Every time I spent money, I wrote it down.
What kind of things did you write?
Everything. The date, what I bought, how much it cost, and why I bought it. That last part was really important.
Why you bought it? Can you give me an example?
Sure. So I'd write something like Tuesday, coffee shop, £4.50 because I was running late and didn't make coffee at home.
Oh, I see. So you're not just tracking the money, you're tracking the reason behind the spending.
Exactly. And patterns started to emerge. I noticed I spent more money when I was stressed, or when I didn't plan my meals, or when I was bored and scrolling through shopping websites.
That's really smart. So it's not just about the numbers, it's about understanding your habits.
Yes, and here's something surprising I discovered. I was spending almost 80 pounds a month on food delivery services.
80 pounds? How?
Well, maybe twice a week I'd order food because I was too tired to cook. Each order was about 10 to 12 pounds plus delivery fees plus tip. It adds up so fast.
I probably do that even more than you. What did you do about it?
I made a rule. I could order delivery once a week as a treat, but that's it. The other days, even if I was tired, I'd make something simple, like pasta with sauce from a jar or a sandwich.
And that helped?
It helped a lot. In the first month, I saved about 50 pounds just from that one change.
50 pounds from one small change? That's incredible.
The key is finding your personal money leaks. Everyone has different ones. Some people spend on clothes, some on gadgets, some on going out.
So tracking for a month shows you your patterns.
Exactly. After tracking for just 2 weeks, you'll start to see where your money is really going, and some of it will surprise you.
Okay, so I'm tracking my spending and I'm seeing patterns. What's next?
Next is creating a budget, but not a scary, restrictive budget, a realistic one.
What do you mean by realistic?
Well, a lot of people make budgets that are too strict. They say, I'll spend £0 on entertainment, or I'll never eat out again, and then they break the budget in 3 days and give up.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would do.
Most people do. So instead, I use the 50-30-20 rule. Have you heard of it?
No, what is it?
It's a simple way to divide your income. 50% goes to needs, 30% goes to wants, and 20% goes to savings.
Okay, break that down for me. What are needs?
Needs are things you must pay for to live. Rent, utilities like electricity and water, groceries, transportation to work, insurance, basic phone plan.
So the essential stuff.
Exactly. These are non-negotiable expenses. You can't just not pay rent, right?
Right, and wants?
Wants are things that make life enjoyable but aren't essential. Eating at restaurants, entertainment like Netflix or going to the movies, new clothes, hobbies, your fancy coffee.
So this is where I can still have fun, but I need to control it.
Yes, you get 30% of your income for wants, so you're not depriving yourself, but you're being intentional about it.
And the 20% for savings?
This is money you put away and don't touch. It's for your future, emergencies, goals, big purchases, or just peace of mind.
Okay, let's make this practical. Say I earn £2,000 a month. How would I split that?
Great question. So 50% of 2,000 is 1,000 pounds for needs, 30% is 600 pounds for wants, and 20% is 400 pounds for savings.
So I'd need to make sure my rent and bills don't exceed £1,000?
Ideally, yes. If they do, you might need to adjust the percentages slightly or find ways to reduce those costs, like getting a roommate or moving somewhere cheaper.
And I'd have £600 to enjoy life, go out, have fun.
Exactly. See, it's not about being miserable, it's about being aware and balanced.
I like this. It feels doable. What if I can't save the full 20% at first?
Then start smaller. Even saving 10% is fantastic. The important thing is to start the habit. You can increase it later.
This is making so much sense now.
Now, let me share some practical tips that really helped me save money.
I'm ready. Give me all the tips.
Okay, tip number 1, the 24-hour rule.
What's that?
Before buying anything that's not essential, especially online, wait 24 hours. Put it in your cart, but don't check out.
Why wait?
Because often the urge to buy something is just temporary. The next day, you might realize you don't actually need it or want it as much.
That's smart. I've definitely bought things in the moment that I regretted later.
We all have. Tip number 2, automate your savings.
How do you do that?
Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account. The day after you get paid, a set amount automatically moves to savings.
So you never see it in your main account.
Exactly. It's the out of sight, out of mind principle. If you don't see it, you won't spend it.
I love that. What else?
Tip number 3, use cash for discretionary spending.
Discretionary?
Sorry, that means optional spending. Things you want but don't need. Take out a set amount of cash each week for fun stuff.
Why cash instead of cards?
Because cash is physical. When you hand over a 20-pound note, you feel it leaving your hand. When you tap a card, it doesn't feel as real.
Oh, that's psychological.
Exactly. Studies show people spend less when using cash. Plus, when the cash is gone, it's gone. You can't overspend.
These are really practical. Any more?
Yes. Tip number 4, the no spend challenge.
That sounds intense. What is it?
Pick one day a week or even 1 week a month where you spend absolutely nothing except for emergencies.
Nothing at all?
Nothing. No coffee, no snacks, no online shopping, nothing. You use what you already have at home.
That actually sounds like an interesting challenge.
It is, and it makes you creative. You find meals in your cupboard you forgot about. You drink the tea you already bought. You watch movies you already own.
And it saves money and reduces waste.
Exactly. Plus, it breaks the habit of spending every single day.
Sophie, all these tips are great, but I have a question. How do you stay motivated? Doesn't saving feel like you're missing out sometimes?
That's a really important question, Liam. And the answer is you need a goal.
A goal?
Yes, saving money without a purpose feels empty, but saving for something specific makes it exciting.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. Right now, I'm saving for a trip to Japan next year.
Oh wow, that's a big goal.
It is, and every time I'm tempted to buy something I don't need, I ask myself, would I rather have this or get closer to Japan?
And the answer is usually Japan?
Usually, yes, because I have a clear picture in my mind. I imagine myself in Tokyo eating amazing food, seeing the cherry blossoms.
So the goal makes the saving worthwhile.
Exactly. What would you like to save for?
I've always wanted to buy a really good guitar. I play a bit, but I have a cheap one.
Perfect. That's your goal. How much does the guitar cost?
About £800 for the one I want.
Okay, so if you saved £100 a month, in 8 months you'd have it.
8 months doesn't sound that long when you put it that way.
That's the power of a goal. It gives your saving a deadline and a purpose. You could even put a picture of the guitar somewhere you'll see it every day.
On my fridge or my desk?
Exactly. Visual reminders help keep you motivated. Some people create a savings thermometer, like a chart they color in as they get closer to their goal.
That's actually fun. It makes saving feel like a game.
It does. And here's another tip. Celebrate milestones. When you reach 25% of your goal, 50%, 75%, do something small to celebrate.
Like what?
Maybe cook yourself a nice meal, watch your favorite movie, take a walk in the park, something free or cheap that feels special.
I like that. It's positive reinforcement.
Sophie, what happens if you mess up? Like, what if one month you overspend or have an unexpected expense?
Great question, because this will happen. Life isn't perfect.
So, what do you do?
First, don't beat yourself up. One bad month doesn't ruin everything. It's about the overall trend, not perfection.
That's good to hear.
Second, learn from it. Ask yourself, what happened? Was it an emergency I couldn't predict, like my car breaking down? Or was it a choice I made, like going on an expensive night out?
So you figure out if it was unavoidable or if you can prevent it next time.
Exactly. If it was unavoidable, that's why we have emergency savings. If it was a choice, think about what you could do differently next month.
And then just get back on track?
Yes, the next day, the next week, the next month. Just start again. Don't wait for New Year's or Monday or next month. Start right away.
I think that's really important. A lot of people give up completely after one mistake.
They do, and that's sad. Managing money is like learning any skill. You'll make mistakes, but you learn and improve over time.
Sophie, this has been so helpful. Can we do a quick review of everything we've learned?
Absolutely. Let's summarize the main points.
First, track your spending to find your money leaks.
Yes, write down everything for at least 2 weeks to see patterns.
Second, use the 50-30-20 rule for budgeting. 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% savings.
Perfect. It's a simple framework that actually works.
Third, use practical tips like the 24-hour rule, automating savings, and using cash.
Yes, small changes make a big difference.
Fourth, set a specific savings goal to stay motivated.
Something that excites you and gives your saving purpose.
And finally, don't give up if you have a bad month. Just start again.
Exactly. Progress, not perfection.
I feel like I can actually do this now.
You absolutely can. And here's a challenge for everyone listening. For the next 7 days, track every single thing you spend money on, just 1 week.
Just write it down in your phone or a notebook. You'll be amazed at what you discover.
And then share your biggest surprise with us in the comments. What was your unexpected money leak?
Well, everyone, that's all we have time for today. I hope you found this as useful as I did.
Me too. Remember, managing money doesn't have to be complicated or stressful. Start small, be consistent, and celebrate your progress.
And please, if you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to the HC English Pod. We release new episodes every week to help you learn English through real-life topics.
Yes, share this with anyone who's learning English or anyone who wants to get better with money. And leave us a comment. We love hearing from you.
Tell us, what's one thing you're going to try this week? The 24-hour rule, the no-spend day, tracking your expenses?
We're so excited to hear about your money journey. Remember, every small step counts.
Until next time, keep learning, keep saving, and keep improving.
Thanks for listening, everyone. See you in the next episode.
Goodbye.
Bye.